The Party Review.
Welcome to the Party Review. Oh, okay, everybody. I am very nervous about this album review because it is by far the most requested album I have got since starting my channel. I don't even know how many people have recommended this album to me and asked me to do it. Hundreds, maybe. It's in the hundreds. It's not in the tens. I know that. It's in the hundreds of people. And so I'm nervous because I know people are wanting me to love this album. I'm sure I will. All the other One Direction albums or solo albums, I should say, I really love. So there's no reason not to. But just like there's extra pressure. And to be completely honest, the Zayn one and the Harry one and the Niall one, I had heard singles from. I have literally heard nothing from this album. I don't know even what he sounds like. No idea. So that's why maybe I'm a little more nervous anyway. Let's just get right into it and start. I'm sure it's going to be great. My shot glass, a glass I got from the Broadway musical We Will Rock You. The reason why I chose that is because I do believe that Louis has a son, Freddie, and I am jumping to conclusions, but maybe he was inspired by Freddie Mercury. I don't know. Maybe not. And of course, We Will Rock You is the Queen musical. So, I am also switching out my vodka. It's going to be Finlandia today. Ooh, hear the crunch. Oh. There was it. Ooh. I must have opened it. What am I doing? Oh, yeah. The album cover for this, he looks very relaxed. He's spreading his legs. I don't know what that means. Maybe nothing. Very suggestive. I don't know. Maybe I'm looking for things. Maybe I'm looking for a suggestion. Maybe I'm suggesting things. Walls. No idea. Walls. Walls. Why did I just think of something? Walls. Walls. What is that song? Walls. What? No, never mind. I was thinking... What? Wonderwall. That's what I was thinking. Anyway, I'm really nervous. You just press play, Mike. Press play. Okay. Does he have that strong of an accent? Wow. You really hear his accent. I didn't really hear it, I guess, so much in the other band members' solo albums, but this one I really am hearing the accent. Okay. Okay. That's kind of messed up. I thought Wonderwall before, and so far, his voice and even that bam, bam, bam is very Oasis-y. Just saying. Ooh. Ooh. Is this going to be like the hard rock member of the group? Like the going out, maybe like 90s Britpop or something like that? I hope so. Boom, 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 boom. Oh yeah! What? You kill my mind. Boom, 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 boom. I love that. I love that. Why? Really like that. This is gonna bring me back to like the 90s. Back to life without you now. Holy shit, it's catchy. Come on, go hard, go hard. Rock out, come on, Louis, rock out. Oh, okay. All right. That was okay. You know what? Interesting ending there. You know what? I said that it reminded me of the 90s. Oh no, what am I doing? What's happening here? Ah! It reminded me of the 90s, and that was a very 90s exit to a song, the fade out. I wish it hadn't done the fade out. It was like a rock song. You need to just like end it. Boom, 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 boom. And be like, woo, catch your breath, catch your breath, catch your breath. But beside that, I hope this is what this album is about. I'm in the mood for another Plastic Hearts. Well, that was a little bit more 80s, but like if I'm getting 90s British pop rock, I'm game for that. Game for it. Kudos to me for thinking of the Oasis reference even before I heard that song because it was so Oasis. In a good way. In a good way. Oh, come on. Gallagher's? Good shit. Guys, every time I do a One Direction solo album, I lose a year of my life. Why are you doing this to me? Wait, whatever. Cheers to kill my mind and to killing my liver. No. Okay, the next song is called Don't Let It Break Your Heart. Oh, bringing it down already.
The other side of London, doing better.
Where is he from? London. Such a distinct accent. I really need to find out where he's from. That's an interesting accent. I like it. I like it a lot.
Left a part of you in New York, could be a bed in a box, but you love someone and they let you go. Don't you let it kill you. Don't let it break your heart. Time takes time to heal it.
This is maybe the first time I have heard a song by one of the 1D boys that I've said, oh, this could be a One Direction song. This sounds very One Direction-y. Especially like how it's like the one voice and then the chorus comes in. It's almost like they always have like one voice guy singing and then at the chorus all five guys sing. This sounds like very, very One Direction-y. It makes me think that maybe he contributed a lot in the writing for One Direction albums because it has that style to it. Don't let it break your heart. Something else I wanted to say about the last song. I was singing that song like a couple seconds into it. Like, it was very catchy and memorable. And so far this one too. I'm like, I'm just back to the chorus once and I'm like already singing it. Wow.
Don't let it break your heart. It comes, it goes, something better. Something better. You can't do it by yourself.
Okay, I got some things to say. First of all, complete different direction than the previous song. Like, yes, I'm hoping for a harder edge to this album. If they're all like that song, I probably won't be too crazy happy about it. Just because I think I'm maybe in the mood for like a harder edge. But that song in itself, standalone, is a good song. I was singing pretty much the entire thing. That just means that it's catchy. Right? Like, what else are you looking for when you write a song? It's talking about heartbreaks, talking about, well, maybe life's lessons and getting through them and not letting them destroy you. It wasn't too deep. It was pretty on the nose. I am going to take a shot to that just because I was singing so much of it. Like, halfway through it, I kind of knew the song. Which is great. Cheers to that. I'm not sure about this one. I'm not too sure about this one. It's a little burny. Kind of burning. You know what I was going to do when I first started doing this channel? I was going to do like a review of music and also a review of the drink I was doing. Like, I'll do a review of Finlandia vodka. And I just didn't do it because I don't have the cash to just start buying different kinds of vodka all the time. Here's a review of Finlandia. It kind of was burning when it went down. I may start drinking this a little bit more often. Regardless of how much I like the album. Okay, bye. Yeah. No. This is a mixed drink alcohol. Okay, the next song is called Two of Us.
It's been a minute since I called you. This morning I woke up still dreaming. The day that they took you, I wish it was me instead. The diamonds, they don't turn to dust or fade away. Living one life for the two of us. I will be the best of me.
I'm gonna look up who this is about. It's about his mom, who passed away. Okay.
It's been a minute since I called you, but I'll leave a message so I'm not alone. This morning I woke up still dreaming. The day that they took you, I wish it was me instead. But you once told me when I'm on my own, I know I won't be alone. Tattooed on my heart. waiting, I'll see you again. So all of this is all for you. Always keep you next to me. I'll be living one life for the two of us. Even when I'm on my own, can down, swear I'm gonna make you proud. I'll be living one life for the two of us. We'll end just like we started.
Man, what is it? I swear I'm not an emotional person in real life. Okay. Obviously, the message is beautiful, and I feel for him. Besides that, just even the song itself, it's a gorgeous song. It's beautifully written, it's beautifully produced, it's moving, it's perfectly fitting for the lyrical content and meaning. I really love that song, and when a song makes you feel like that, that's why people write music, right? Dang. You know how much I don't like this podcast, so this says a lot how much I like that song. Okay. Whew. Cheers. Louis. Dang it. Cheers. Okay, next song. Whew, plucked at myself. Is called We Made It.
'Cause you made it, underestimated.
Okay. We're back to the Oasis sounding music. So Oasis. Okay.
Underestimated, down with your hand in mine. Better tell each other what we dream about. And always underrated, now we're saying goodbye.
Okay, clearly it's Oasis inspired, but am I the only one who gets a little bit of Drake in this as well? I know. You're probably like, what are you talking about? Just like the return to the same note. It's very Drake in that sense. But yeah, that's like it. There's no other connection. Sorry.
Don't know why they put all of this on us when we're so young.
Okay, was that about having really early fame, like young fame in One Direction? About his relationship, and he's talking about how he's singing like poppy stuff, and how they like all the pressure they were put on him when he was young and all that stuff, and how he's like made it through that, and how he's still having this relationship with this girl. Maybe, I don't know. I may be reaching. All right, it's so verse heavy. Like, I love that about it. It was just verses, and then the chorus, there really wasn't like a big hook. It was that, yeah, we made it, yeah. It wasn't really like a huge chorus, but I like that. It told the story in the verses. That's all it needed. It was very simple. I liked it. You know, maybe I'm going throwback to 90s and I'm loving this like Britpop sound, but I really, really liked it. Cheers. I don't want to do another shot. Not a fan. Cheers to We Made It. Ooh. Yeah, much better when it's mixed with something else. Well, I'm not going to get sponsored by Finlandia, that's for sure. Okay, the next song is called Too Young.
We were too young to know we had everything. I'm sorry that I hurt you, darling. So I cut you off cause I didn't know no better. We were too young. We were too young.
Damn it! Okay, these guys know how to write melodies, first of all. They're catchy. Oh, okay, don't cry. Too Young. I'm not done it yet, but Too Young also represents finding somebody in a different time of your life. Not necessarily young or old. You can meet somebody when you're 80 that you would have gelled perfectly with when in your 20s, but not in your 80s. So, but people rarely ever go, I'm too old. Right? Because they feel like you grow and you learn who you are, but you are who you are in that moment. Whether you're young, whether you're middle-aged, whether you're old, whatever. You are who you are, and sometimes you meet somebody and maybe you don't gel at that time, and maybe later on you would have. I don't know, but I'm not going to reminisce about my life because I'm just going to start crying.
We had everything. We were too young. We were too young.
Too Young. Ugh. You know how my thoughts are. It's this beautifully simple song. Youth, it's complicated, but yet it's simple. I think the production of that song really just illustrated the simplicity. All right, there you go, Too Young. Okay, next song is called Walls, the title track for the album. Oh boy. Walls. Is this going to have another Oasis feeling, like Wonderwall? Who knows? I don't know.
Nothing wakes you up like waking up alone.
Like, you know, those first couple days, like after, and you haven't regained the territory in your bed. Like you're still sleeping on the one side. You do feel alone, right? I don't know how long it takes before you just like take over the bed again, and you're just like sprawled out like a starfish on your bed. And you're like, oh, I can't imagine somebody else being in this bed because I'm taking up all the territory. But for a little while after, you're like, oh, give me a body pillow so I can hug it.
There's a cupboard full of clothes.
That's always awkward, you know, when there's still stuff of theirs at your house. You're like, oh, like, what do I do with this? Or it's like, oh, what do I do with this? Because you're still attached and you love that it's there, but then you can't really like move on with, oh, then they have to come over and then you see them again. Oh, it could be either one. Oh, it's just, either way, it's something.
But these high walls that came up short come falling down for you. Hurting who you love.
Very true. Very true. Waking up alone. I really like that. I really like that song. I think it's very well written, and I think it's a potential like hit. For some reason, I think the production let it down a bit. I think the production was a little too safe because I really like the song a lot. This might have been a really good indicator, and I'm glad that it's the title track actually, because it actually may, I don't know if it will, but it may encompass the entire album for me. I enjoyed the writing on it. I really did. I'm not taking a shot because I'm supposed to be having a good time, party, and I really do not enjoy this vodka. So, you know what? I might change it. I might change it to something that I actually like. Maybe I'll change the vodka. I'll be right back with a different kind of vodka. This is 4 Walls. Alrighty, I have my standard, Stoli, which I like, and just as a backup, I have the Citron, which whatever. I couldn't do the Finlandia anymore. Sorry, people from Finland. I don't like your vodka. Okay, next is Habit. Habit. Bum, bum, bum. This album would be good at a campfire because a lot of acoustic guitar.
Never thought that giving up would be so hard. And I can't break. You're the feeling I can't put down. You're the feeling I can't put down. You're the shiver that I can't shake.
That song is a write-off because I used to do a lot of pantomimes. And people in Britain will know their pantomimes. And one of the, I don't know if I can say this on YouTube, but one of the main jokes in the pantomime is, oh, I can't do that. You can't? What did you call me? I'm not going to explain that joke because people who get it will get it. And that's all I'm going to say. I couldn't get over the fact that his accent really sounds like he's saying a certain word. I'm that immature. I know I'm that immature. But guess what? Whatever. And that's really all I got from that song. It was a good song. It was fine, but it really didn't stand out. To be honest. Sorry. Ooh, if you love that song. Okay. Always You. Ooh. Oh, I like this so far. Dun, dun, dun. Alright, I like this.
I went to Amsterdam without you.
Most likely he's gonna get high. Like, if you mention Amsterdam in a song, even though, like, it's not the only place now acceptable to smoke weed. I mean, I live in Canada. It's completely legal. But if you mention Amsterdam, most likely you're gonna get high. I don't know. I'm guessing. I'm guessing right now. I might be wrong.
About you in the road, I should have known. I went to Tokyo to let it go. Drink after drink, but I still feel I'm wasting my time.
Always you. Okay, so is it a good thing if I'm able to predict a song, or is it a bad thing that I can predict a song? I personally think, in this case, it's a good thing. I don't always like it when I can predict a song, but this one, I like. I also like the message. Like, he has been everywhere. He has millions of young ladies, beautiful young ladies, or beautiful young men who want to be with him. And he is thinking about this one person. And he can't get his mind off this one person. It's really, really beautiful. Oh. Oh! Okay, I first thought that maybe I had guessed the Amsterdam thing wrong. But he just said, you hate to smoke without me, and I really don't think it's cigarettes. I was right. I'm taking a drink for the wind. I don't know why I got excited about the fact that I got that right. Whatever. There's a lot of songs about him leaving somebody that he now is realizing, holy crap, I shouldn't have broken up with you. I'd be interested to know, like, his history of whether was with somebody and then broke up with them and then, you know, got back together or something like that. Interested to know, because a lot of songs are about that. Oh. Cheers to Always You. That was a fun song. I like that. I mean, I hope that everything worked out. Now I'm hoping that he did get back together with this person because he writes a lot of songs about them. Aww. Delicious. Next one is called Fearless. Children.
Cashed in your weekend. Tell me the truth. Tell me, do you still remember? Feelings. That car on the drive.
Very random, but another band that I'm not even sure that he has ever heard of. But it was a band that I grew up with, and this song is reminding me of them. Our Lady Peace, or OLP, is a very Rain Maida style to the song. Very random. I'm interested in these lyrics though. I think there's deeper meaning to these lyrics that I'm not really getting.
Remember feeling young.
Oh, those kids, like, playing in the playground, that would be very young. I mean, do you remember being that young and being fearless? Maybe that's why, because at that young of an age, you are fearless. And then when you get a bit older, you start filtering yourself. And you aren't as bold and uncensored. I'm not sure if he's talking about himself or talking about somebody he knows. Interesting song. I really want to know if it's about somebody in particular. Next song is called Perfect Now. Yesterday.
Say to me, your jeans don't fit. You don't. Someone staring back at you on Friday night. Keep your head up, love. Keep your head up. Don't hide away. Even when your tears are falling down, still somehow.
Okay, guys, what is the song, the One Direction song this reminds me of? You don't know you're beautiful. Something like that, right? Right? That's a song. That's what makes you beautiful. Yeah. This reminds me of that.
Keep your head up, love.
Keep your head up.
Everybody's looking at you now. My, oh my.
Okay, so that song, beautiful song. It's very sweet. Maybe he wrote this maybe a little bit while he was younger. I find it's a little bit he's a little. I feel like if he had an album before this one, it should be on that album. I feel like this album so far has graduated past the point of that sort of song. I mean, it kind of fits on this album, but I find the writing is maybe a little bit adolescent. Oh, don't hate me, people. That's my thoughts. That's just my thoughts. It's still a beautiful song. I guess I'm really wanting a lot from him, like maturity-wise. I have so much to say about this album afterwards. I have 2 more songs left. Defenseless.
I come running to you like a moth. Been up all night running all my life. Never been so defenseless. Never
like that.
been so. For me and you, acting like you feel no peace. Been up all night, I'm so. Never been so defenseless. You just keep on building it. Never been so defenseless.
Okay, there are some parts of that song I absolutely adore. You just keep on building up your fences, but that part and the woo, like there are some excellent parts of that song. I guess like the main hook of never been so defenseless. I didn't maybe necessarily love, but the other parts of that song, that part is so good. And I gotta say, I haven't always loved a lot of the production on this album. I'll talk about that in a bit, but that song, I really enjoyed the production on the album. I mean, on that song. The production lifted it to be one of my favorites on the album. I really enjoyed that song. I'm really happy that song came on, because the last couple, I felt like, oh no, where's it going? And that song just brought it right back to where I was really, really excited about this album. I've been really loving this album. Cheers to Defenseless with a vodka that I can actually stomach. Sorry for that, whatever. Cheers. Yeah, that's smoother. Oh, God. That's smoother. Okay, last song on the album. Oh my gosh. Okay, so get ahead of yourself, Michael. Only the Brave. Only the Brave.
Mercy on me.
Okay, right back to like Oasis much? I need to look at song credits. Maybe there was like an Oasis producer on this or something. Because like it's strong influence. Okay.
Sure glory's on the fade, not to touch, but I never care for love in your sky. Oh, mercy, mercy on me. I'll fall upon my knee. Oh, so, and it's only for the brave.
No way. And 1 minute and 47 seconds. What? Really? Louis. I can't actually believe I actually reviewed this album, because I was really, really scared to review it because so many people wanted me to. I have my thoughts, you know. Overall, I really, really enjoyed this album. I mean, I didn't know what to expect. The first song made me think of a different direction completely. What was the first song again, Michael? Look it up. Kill my mind. I thought it was going to be like much harder than it was, much more like a Plastic Hearts, like rock. It wasn't at all. It was very like acoustic guitar, pulled back, with a lot of Oasis, but like their pulled back stuff, which is great. He's a really good writer. He is so far of the 4 1D guys that I've listened to, I'm the most excited for his next album. And the reason for that is because I think he has so much room to grow. And what I mean by that is I think that a lot of this stuff that he wrote about was about his past. Maybe not so much about where he is right now. I think there's a maturity that's going to come with his next album. And I'm really excited to hear about that, because he is a really good lyricist. I'm excited to see the maturity of that writing blossomed. I must say that the production on the album was a bit safe. It was very cohesive, but I would have maybe liked to see a little bit more experimentation. But again, I think that will come with this next one. There's so many good songs on this. You know, I'm telling you, at the beginning of this album, I was just downing the shots. A couple of the songs near the end I maybe didn't love, but then it ended, like Defenseless I loved as well, too. Only the Break could have been longer. Dude, you made me want longer. You made me want more. And don't even get me started on Two of Us. Like, okay. Even just thinking about it, I just went quiet. I cannot thank you guys enough for recommending this album. Tell me the things I totally misread and totally misinterpreted. Please let me know. I have so many fans out there of Louis, so I just want you to like let me know what I just totally didn't get. But I really enjoyed it. Thank you so much. And I'm going to, for that last song, it was too short. So no shot for you. But I will totally finish my drink for it. Cheers. Again, I can't do that with the ice. It's too cold. Better. Guys, thank you. Come again. Thank you. Come again. Never mind. Okay, bye.